Hey guys, welcome to another soap video. Today we are just making a very simple, unscented, uncolored, no micas, no extra fillers, plain soap recipe. And this is by request of my boyfriend. He doesn't like to use soap that has any fragrance in it. He doesn't even like essential oils, so it's just going to be a plain, unscented, uncolored soap. And as you can see, I have all my ingredients out. We're just going to be using coconut oil, castor oil, lard. I've got my lye out here. We're going to use olive oil as well. And I'm going to use aloe vera instead of distilled water. And I already have my aloe vera measured out in here. And I'm going to mix the lye in a little bit. I've got my hand mixer, the mixer back there. And in this cup right here, we'll be mixing the liquid oils. And in this bowl right here, we'll be mixing the harder oils, such as the coconut oil and the lard together. And of course, I've got my gloves and my safety glasses. So I'm going to measure some things out and I'll be right back. Alright, so I've measured my oils and everything. This was what the hard oils were in, and I microwaved them down. I did it for about 2 minutes, and that was the coconut oil and the lard. And in this little container were the liquid oils, so that would be the castor oil and the olive oil. And of course, you don't need to melt those down. And I measured the temperature of the oils I melted down, and it was above 100, so I'm going to go ahead and wait a little more. And I first mixed my lye and aloe vera solution in the garage just to avoid the fumes. And I've just kind of been stirring this every once in a while and also letting it cool off. Like I said in my earlier video, I like to soak at room temperature, so I'm going to let the oils get down probably to about 80 degrees or so. And then I will go ahead and mix everything together, and it'll be a super easy recipe. I have the recipe over here on soapcalc.net. As you can see, I'm doing a water to lye ratio of 1.5 to 1. That's just my preferred method. I usually avoid soda ash doing that. And this is just a super easy soap recipe. I'm going to post it in the description box so you beginners can use this. It's a great one to use for when you start making soap. And so I'll be right back once these cool down a little more, and I'll show you what we do next. So it's been about a half hour or so. I took the temperature of my hard oils right here and also the lye. It's the dead of winter in Nebraska, so obviously it didn't take too long for everything to get to room temperature. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the liquid oils here into, or with the harder oils, get those all incorporated together. I'm going to give this a quick stir. So now all of my oils are combined in this one glass bowl. Make sure you get everything, all the oil out of this cup, because everything in soap making, you know, everything's exact. So we don't want our measurements to change or anything because we didn't get all the oil out. And I know you can't get every single drop out, but I do my best. Okay, that seems good. And I'm just going to stir this in this bowl. And it's yellowish looking because I used olive oil. But we're not going to worry about using titanium dioxide or any other colorants because, like I said, this soap is completely uncolored and unscented. So it's going to be pretty simple. Alright, now the oils are all mixed together in there. I'm going to go ahead and grab my lye container. And I'm going to put my gloves on, as well as my goggles. Because when you're dealing with lye, obviously you have to stay safe. You don't want any burns or anything else to happen. And also I have my door shut over there, so our cat can't get in here. Nobody else is going to disturb me or potentially get hurt from the lye. Alright, so I just stirred my lye. And I'm about to pour it in with the oils. And I like to just pour it kind of slowly on my little spatula here to avoid massive bubbles. I'm gonna slowly pour this in here. Okay, I'll stir this before I stick blend it. Okay. I'm going to rinse out my lye container really quick and set it aside. Sometimes I strain out my lye. I use like a mesh strainer. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. Wow, you guys, it's really windy out there. I don't know if you can hear that coming in through the door there. Sorry if that's annoying. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick blend this until we reach some sort of trace. I'm going to kind of tap it at the bottom there to release any extra bubbles. Alright, here we go. Now with this recipe, there's a lot of hard oils, and it's going to be kind of hard to stick blend, but just keep working at it and it will turn more fluid once those oils and the lye are all combined. I kind of alternate with stick blending and stirring by hand. And this blender is pretty powerful, so sometimes you're going to have some bubbles in there. Stirring them will get some of them out, but just be aware that sometimes stick blenders are pretty powerful and it's hard to completely avoid all bubbles. Stir it just a little bit longer, and then we're going to pour it into the mold, and then we're pretty much going to be done. I don't need to worry about really getting a trace with this. We're just going to pour it into the mold. The trace is when you can see the lines. When you lift the stick blender up, you can see the lines form across the top of the soap. With this recipe, I'm not going to worry about that. It looks like everything has been incorporated and blended just perfectly. I will go ahead and show you guys a picture of this. Or a shot of this. So here's what the soap looks like after I stick blended it. It's still pretty fluid. You'll find that if you soap at room temperature, your soap really is going to be pretty fluid. And that's what makes it nice if you want to do soap with intricate designs or swirls. You definitely want to do room temperature soaping with that. But since it's kind of my standard method of soaping, I'm just also doing that method for this unscented soap. Alright, now we're going to just pour the soap into this mold. This is the 2-pound mold that I got from Amazon. It was pretty cheap and it works really well. So, let me get my other glove on here and we'll pour that in there. And you just pour it in there. There's nothing fancy to it. It's a super easy soap recipe. I hope you guys find that it's simple. If you don't like using fragrances or scents, this is perfect. I prefer at least essential oils in my soap, but I know a lot of people have allergies or they're sensitive to fragrances, so this is absolutely perfect for you if that's the case. I'm going to get my little spatula and just try to get all the soap out of here so nothing's wasted. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, and here's our soap all poured into the mold. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cover it with a box. I have just a simple Amazon cardboard box that I cover my soap after I'm done. Just keeps people away from it. And also sometimes I'll insulate it when I'll put a towel on top of it. But I'm just going to leave the box on here. And we should be able to unmold it tomorrow. And I'll show you just a cut. I'm not going to show you the whole cut because obviously it's not a pretty soap. It's just a plain soap. But you'll, be able to try this recipe out and let me know, you guys, if it works for you. Hey guys, we're back. We are ready to cut our unscented soap. It's been probably about 15 hours or so. So let's go ahead and cut it. Here is the loaf. It is just the plain white unscented soap loaf. So I'm only going to cut a few of these so you guys can see, but it's not going to be too exciting, obviously. It's just a plain white soap. So there you go. There you go. Plain white unscented soap. Nothing fancy, but my boyfriend will appreciate it. I always wipe off my the wire here on the wire cutter between cuts just to avoid that excess soap to allow for a clean cut. Here's another one. Came out pretty perfect, but it was a simple, easy recipe, and I will put the entire recipe down below in the description box, if I can talk, so you guys can see exactly how I made it and you can try it for yourself. Stay tuned for more soap and DIY videos as well as music reviews. My channel's going to kind of be a little bit of everything, so I hope you stick with me. Alright, hope you guys have a good day. Bye.